Welcome to Decker Tech. I'm Aaron Decker, and today I would like to show you how Reginald is so strong. I am on the final act here, final node before the boss. Sure, I can get this for free, but I actually think we're just going to go with the increased rewards, because this is a nice card and all, but I don't really want it for the boss. So, here be my lineup. Magnus, the main man here, all he's doing is applying vulnerable stacks. He's got vulnerable, he's got speed, he's got a little bit of survival, and more vulnerable. There's a defense card, so Valiant Defender, Last Stand. Bam, I got all the pretty cards. My team will live. I don't really have to worry about the enemy here. Now, we are playing Hexproof, so I'm not applying vulnerable. Normally, all these guys would have, you know, what was that, the normal one? So 6 vulnerable. We are playing on fast mode here, so I apologize for you not seeing the spells. I'm going with the assumption that you've played across the obelisk enough to kind of get used to the flow of the game, and you're just here to see how powerful Reginald can be. Fire Mage dude here is kind of a support. I get to draw an extra card doing a fire spell, some speed and protection, and of course a very nice golden laurel here. All my guys get Inspire 1, which is fantastic. And again, all these effects, nothing's hitting them because of Hexproof. This won't hit them because of Hexproof. So all the scrolls are going to Regi, and we're just trying to remove buffer. Ooh, I still have free fire spells, so this is a free fire spell. And we're going to go after the maiden chick. Yeah. She's got the highest holy resists for Mr. Reginald, so that's going to be the one we're going to focus down here. Destiny, very nice. Highest card, very cheap. 0 cost Sanctuary, very pretty. Pretty cool stuff here. Charges are nice for Sanctuaries and the Unwavering Faith here. And then Golden Bell. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to heal Regi any, so we're just going to try to max Sanctuary stacks here, which is unfortunately just going to be Le One. And he still needs more scrolls, and we're just doing this for funsies. It's not really going to make a difference on the powerful turn that is going to be Reginald. Alright, Regi, let's see what we can do here. Now, Regi, he has this fancy cool talent. Maybe you've seen it. When you play a holy spell, all your holy spells cost 1 less until discarded. So, that means you can basically make all your holy spells free. Just chain together free spells, free spells, free spells. I said it a lot because it happens a lot. Archmage book, I'm going to draw extra spells. Yes, Holy Hammer is probably better here in most circumstances, but the book is fantastic. Survival, powerful, and, of course, if I run out of cards, draw 3. So, step number 1. Find ourselves a, wow, I can't even think of the name. Crusade? Something Crusade. We have not drawn it yet. Holy Crusader, that's what we're looking for. We're trying to find a Holy Crusader. So let's just find ourselves a Holy Crusader. You can tell I've been at this a little too long if I can't remember the name of the powerhouse card. There it is, Holy Crusader. Bam. Step 2, play Holy Crusader. Then proceed to blast things. Alright, so we haven't really gotten rid of these buffer stacks, so let's try to get rid of those. So we're going to try to do that by using these smites that apply Sanctify, as well as give ourselves some bless. So Sanctify smites, smacking out this buffer, and of course Holy Crusader is getting rid of the buffer. Now she is free and clear for us to blast. We do have this Purging Ray, so I'm going to use that to get rid of the buffer on someone else if I get the chance. But in the meantime, I just need to max out my bless, so we're just going to wail on her. Once we're at max bless, we're going to pop some holy blasts into her. Oh, scroll intellect. Yeah, ready. Storm, that's bless. Sounds good. Smite, that's bless. Sounds good. Do we have enough to really do the blast? So this Purging Ray is cheap enough that we can get rid of... It's only 1 buffer stack, but it's also mitigate, so yeah, let's pop that. Blast her. Double her Sanctify. And pop some Holy Fires into her. They're not doing much damage, but they're still holy spells. Still have 7 energy left. Triggered our endless bag, and we get to keep going. Alas, we ran out of card draw. But that's only our first cycle through. A lot of our cards have vanished. And so future cycles we get to do. So we're not at max bless, so I'm going to do bless before I do the big sanctify hit. And then big sanctify hit. Actually, one more bless. Conserve energy. As you can see, even with hexproof, we one-shot their entire team. By entire team, I mean one guy's left standing, but let's be real. How long is he going to last? Now, I'm sure that being distracted, I'm going to cause some errors here on the optimal play pattern, but does it really matter? Regi, I think you got it. So I'm just trying to get rid of these hexproof stacks. Normally, I'd just be trying to stack vulnerable with things like Carnage here, but we'll see about just bam, bam. Get rid of some hexproof stacks. Maybe help the team a little. Scrolls of Intellect back to Regi again. I don't really care who this goes to. And yeah, moving right along. It's amazing how much less damage your team takes when most of their team is dead. Round 2 is usually the scariest round, and we don't have to deal with it. Our deck is empty, so this Vampiric Tutor does nothing unless I draw a card, and I can draw a card with a fire spell. So, come here, fire spell. And now, if I want to, I can Vampiric for an Inner Combustion, but it'll cost 1, so 2 total energy. So, I don't think it really matters here. This, come here, Inner Combustion. And light this guy on fire since he's out of hexproof. It's probably better to combust, but, ooh, I can do that too. See, and like I said, these other guys, they're just really supporting roles. They just send the scrolls. Like, I'm playing this improperly, but does it matter? Because Regi is a powerful being. And if we had lost our bless stacks, we can reapply them. Doesn't really matter what I do here, so let's just go back to Regi. This turn I don't have Holy Crusader, but I already have max bless, I have max powerful, he's got a bunch of sanctify, so I just go blasting. Oh, I did that wrong. Because I have extra draws here, I should just go Holy Fire first. So that I get Holy Fire back in the deck for the reshuffle. Boop. And now I can just go back to redrawing my Holy Fire. And blast him again. And ta-da! This is why Regi is a wonderful, powerful being. It's mainly... Oh, let me pick these and I'll look at the pretty stuff you got. So, yes, we'll take Meditates. Sure, why not? And don't want any of this. I already have a Shadow Binding. It's a very powerful card for the last boss. Doo-doo-doo. But let's take a look at these decks. So, and equipment, I guess. Let's just look at Regi. We're here for Regi, right? Everyone else is supporting class. You want to get vulnerable. You want to get Inspire. You want to get Stay Alive and maybe some Bless adrenaline going. But for Reginald, so I'm running more than 15 cards, which is very unusual because all these are 15. This one's going to go down to 15. But it's mainly, like I said, it's this Reverberation. I get free spells. Free spells are good spells. Yeah, these are all just pew-pew. Like, we've destroyed the Divine Retribution. We didn't keep it. It is not a holy spell. Like, if this said holy spell on the bottom, we might keep it because everything else requires when you play a holy spell. When you play a holy spell. Divine Retribution, no. But the rest of this, very important. Equipment, Holy Hammer, the Chalice, or the Archmage's Book are all good here. You want either, card draw, more Bless stacks, or more Sanctify. And then this slot, Powerful, or if you get a Power Coil, that'll also do, like, even better Powerful. And, yeah, maybe some sort of... You definitely want some heavy armor because you will hurt yourself in the early game with your Inner Fires and your Fanaticisms and stuff. But I don't know why I'm talking through all this. You saw all the cool stuff. If you're still here, go ahead and check out. I did also the boss fight, and I talked about all the guys' decks. And, yeah, I'll just give you a look at the deck. Flashes draw themselves after. So these flashes, you do not have them this way until you get the level 5 talent. They start at 0 cost, and then you start doing this. The blasts are fantastic and are always this way. I might recommend maybe switching one of them to the non-vanish for the boss fight or long fights. But even then, I'd rather just keep the Holy Blast. And this is really only for if you have like restrictive power or they clear stacks or stuff. Holy Fire, if you have any sort of burn, that's a really good, strong, large hit. So since I have Cornelius applying burn, he can pop it with the Holy Fire. Smites for the Bless. Storm for the Bless. I had this Purging Ray just for some of the corruptors. Not needed, not really good either, but I was testing it out. Same thing with the Sanctification. I wouldn't really include these cards most of the time. I'll just run these other 20, which is way more like you don't run a this thick of a deck on Reginald until you have that last talent and lots of card draw to support it. Anyway, I babbled way longer than I meant to, so I hope you enjoy that, and I will catch you later. Peace.